This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everyone. I am Mitch English.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash.
Yeah.
Yes, your source for trending news and entertainment. I saw a story, Mitch, I think you'll appreciate, involving Billy Idol.
Oh, you know I love Billy Idol.
I know. The truth behind the song White Wedding.
Oh, gosh. Tell me. I got to hear this.
Okay, so he was in a recording studio in Los Angeles putting down tracks for a song. White Wedding came to him because his sister was getting married in England, and at the time, she was pregnant. And at that time, it was not a good thing to be pregnant before you got married. So he said the lyrics came to him easily. Hey, little sister, what have you done? Hey, little sister, shotgun. It's
like
a nice day
wedding
for a white wedding.
You know, Billy Idol was my first concert I ever went to was Billy Idol, and I had all of his albums. I loved him since Generation X. Now I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
And all he posts are pictures of his grandkids. He has a little girl named Rebel.
I love that.
And he's like a granddad. It's so funny to watch him doing this. It's like, man, and I go, but I'm like, it's not like, oh man, it's like, oh man, this is awesome.
That's
looking
neat.
at it. So it's neat to see him doing that. Now you know.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that, but I didn't know if it was that personal as it was.
Yeah, kind of cool, huh?
I like that. All right, let's move forward. Speaking of kids,
Yes.
having kids, whether shotgun or not, have you ever had a kid kicking the back of your airline seat? It is so annoying. Remember
Yes.
the time I did, and I got a camera, and I just videotaped the kid, and he kept on doing this, and I showed it on TV. Anyway, it's a tale as old as time, but one that might become less of a problem if a new initiative actually takes off. Accordion Airlines is launching an adults-only section on flights with dedicated seating for passengers 16 and up. It's a Dutch airline, and it hopes to improve experiences for travelers with or without children. The adults-only zone will be situated in the front of an aircraft in the area, separated by a wall and curtains. It's worth noting that while the airline does offer a premium booking option, there's no business or first class seats available. Airline believes that their business travelers will likely benefit from the new kid-free zone. I said that so many times. And I don't mean like put them in the back, but I think in the back you can maybe even give them a little extra room as far as seats and let the kids, maybe you have a play area back there or whatever. I'm fine with. Here's the first thing. You get them up in the front, it takes them forever to get off the plane. And I listen, I have 5 kids, so I'm allowed to do this. I travel with them. And there's not enough melatonin in the world sometimes to get these kids to calm down. But there's people that you're already in a high stress situation. If you're a business person, you got just a screaming child. Sometimes it's just nice to be away from it for a little while.
Yeah, and I think a lot of passengers feel helpless because they're like, why should I be subjected to this screaming child sitting right next to me? Is there anything anybody can do? And you feel for the parent because they don't want the child to be screaming and causing a ruckus.
They don't want that, no, right.
But sometimes I feel like parents who are in those situations, sometimes they tune out because they're so used to their kids screaming that it doesn't bother them.
It's true.
Yeah.
A mom does that.
Yeah.
A mom they turn it out. That's why moms can get so many
Survival
things done.
skills,
It's survival
right?
skills, right? And they can get so many things done all at once because they're able to do that. But it's like, I can still hear them. And I hate complaining. It's fingers on a chalkboard sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. Well, for anyone who flies for work or for pleasure, listen to this. A Delta flight from Atlanta to Barcelona was forced to turn around after a passenger on board suffered a bout of explosive diarrhea.
Oh, come on.
On the way to the plane's bathroom mid-flight. The flight was over Virginia when the pilots had to turn around. In a text message sent to air traffic control, the captain explained the problem saying, quote, divert to Atlanta. There's a passenger's diarrhea all over aircraft. It's a biohazard. Once the flight landed, crews had to thoroughly clean the aircraft and replace all the carpet in the aisle. Fortunately for passengers, the flight was delayed, not canceled. The aircraft resumed its journey to Spain about 5 hours later.
Look at this, y'all. All right, keep on playing this video. Look at this. I mean, look at how long this is, man.
So that person who had the problem was probably at the back of that section trying to get to the front bathroom. And I heard from one news source that the person didn't make it to the bathroom and ended up having to...
The whole thing.
The rest of whatever was left was...
Oh my gosh, no. I didn't hear that part of the... Yeah. Oh, wow. And then, don't look at me. Don't look at me in my eyes. Don't look at my eyes.
How can you sit there and...
Oh, okay. I tell you what, we'll clear our mind, our palate, and everything, and have more right after this.